Easy fried rice, very easy to make at home. Let's get into this. We're on the griddle outside. I'm starting out with some avocado oil. I'm at medium-high heat. We're gonna take our spatula, spread that oil around a little bit, and then I've got 3 beaten eggs that we are going to slowly pour right into that oil. We don't want it to stick. You'll see that my flat top is not entirely level, but that's okay. We've got the spatula to catch anything from running away. Now this is gonna cook really fast, so you're just going to keep it all together as best as you can until it starts to set. Get your spatula under there, make sure nothing is sticking. And then we're gonna take both spatulas together and do our best to flip this bad boy over. As you can see, it doesn't turn out very well for me, but that's okay. We're gonna be fine. Basically, we just wanna make a flat egg pancake. We're gonna roll it up and chop it up for later. And when you're there, just go ahead and take that bad boy off and set it aside. Crank your heat up to high for the veggies. So with the griddle heated up back to high and re-lubricated, we're gonna come in with some carrots, followed by some onion, followed by some celery, followed by some red bell pepper. Now how you chop these up is entirely up to you. I've got everything pretty well the same size. The celery's nice and thin. The carrots are half moons. The onion is finely diced. The red pepper is finely diced, but I also left a couple of bigger strips in there. And now we're just gonna take our spatulas. We're gonna mix everything around. Try and lay it out as flat as you can and let it cook for a little while. We're just softening some veggies at this point. Every once in a while, give them a little toss, make sure nobody's getting burnt. And we're cooking veggies. Let these go for a few minutes. Now, my store didn't have any fresh bean sprouts, so I bought the canned stuff. You see I've got my veggies off to one side. That side has a little bit lower heat. I've had these bean sprouts on there for a few minutes to get rid of some of that vinegar flavor. And now we're gonna make a little hole, add a little splooge of oil, and in comes some garlic, some minced or pressed garlic. We're gonna let it sit there for about 10 to 15 seconds till you can really start to smell it once it becomes very aromatic. Go ahead and mix that garlic in with the rest of the veggies. And then we will gradually bring the bean sprouts and the veggies into the pool together. Mix everybody around, get everybody cooking, get all those flavors so that they get to know each other. And again, just let it cook for a little bit. Now I'm going to come in with some frozen peas that have been mostly defrosted. There's still a couple frozen, no big deal. They're going to heat up really quickly. This is the challenging part on the flat top. So hopefully you've got a flat top like I do that has some borders around it to keep those peas from straying off into the distance and ultimately on the ground. Once you've got everybody together, you're just going to, again, just going to slowly cook, and then we're going to add our rice. Now the rice has to be day-old rice or leftover rice. This rice was cooked way earlier in the day and then put into the fridge for a while. It's cold rice. You don't want to do this with freshly cooked rice. It's just going to get mushy on you. It's going to overcook. It's going to be bad. Nobody wants that. So make sure you're doing this with leftover rice, or at least have cooked it earlier in the day and it's gotten at least an hour or two in the fridge. So now we're just incorporating everybody. We're just going to take our spatulas. We're just going to keep flipping everything around as we're going through, break up any clumps of rice, and keep incorporating the veggies throughout. Get everybody to know each other really nice and well. Do the little chop thing, you know, like you're a hibachi chef or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we're just going to try and break up this rice as much as we can and incorporate all the veggies and get everybody nice and hot and get all the flavors to marry. So now it's time to come in with our sauce, which is very simply about a half cup of soy sauce, about a quarter cup of peanut oil. Sesame oil is preferred. I was all out. I improvised and used peanut oil, and it came out fantastic. And also a couple squirts of sriracha for a little heat. whisk that all together and pour it right over. And as soon as that sauce hits that hot rice and the hot veggies, you smell it instantly. And as we start to toss it all around and get everybody incorporated with that sauce, you'll notice that our white rice is starting to turn that familiar brown color that we associate with fried rice. Isn't that something? So just keep mixing everybody together. Keep incorporating the sauce throughout with the veggies and the rice. And then you remember our egg? We rolled it up, we gave it a rough chop, and now we're tossing back in to the party here. And again, we're just going to use the spatulas. We're just going to toss everybody back and forth. Make sure everybody is well incorporated. That's all it takes to make amazing homemade fried rice. So once we get everybody mixed in together, I'm going to go ahead and kill the heat. And we are going to scoot everybody off to one side because I've got my serving vessel over to my right. So we're going to kill the heat, move everybody off to the side. Into the serving vessel it goes. Now for plating, I pack this into a bowl as well as I can, place my plate on top of the bowl, turn it upside down. Voila, you've got this beautiful presentation. And of course, we like to garnish with some thinly sliced green onion, especially the white and light green parts. Take a look. And there it is, pretty as a picture, served up with some veggie sushi that my girlfriend made. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps this channel. Don't eat boring food. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.